So Sam is in Maine and I was told to make a video for her. So that's what I'm going to do. And I had work today, so I figured I would teach you something from work and then teach you something not from work. Two like smallish things. I've always understood the concept of like how to cut a dog's nails and give it a bath and stuff. In fact, I bathe my dogs as often as I feel like it. Usually like once or twice a month, depending. Yeah, that's about right. But I've never done it at work before. And I was really excited today when I came to work and I found my favorite dog, Auggie, who's little and white and has like brownish stuff around his eyes, which is kind of gross, but he's adorable. He's a puppy. He's probably like 9 months old. He's so cute, and he's been there for like ever, which is good for me, bad for his owners, bad for him, I guess, because who wants to be stuck there all the time. But anyway, he needed his nails cut, so I asked the groomer who was going to take him, like, can I do it? But you'll have to teach me. So she goes, yeah, sure. And she takes me into the back, and she shows me, like, here are the clippers, and I was like, yeah, I have dogs, I know what the clippers look like. And they're basically like a pair of pliers that are shaped like specifically for cutting dogs' nails. And you just carefully put them on on dogs that have white nails. It's really easy. You just don't go past where it's pink, and you just press and the nails get cut. And most dogs don't really enjoy it, but it has to be done. On dogs with black nails, it's a lot harder. You have to cut a little bit until you see a little bit of white coming through, and then you stop, because you'll cut the quick. And, I mean, cutting the quick isn't deadly. It's just, it's uncomfortable. It's like when you cut your nails too short and they bleed. No one likes it. And I also wanted to there was, like, not a lot to do at work today because everything was, like, done, which is fun, and because we all got to sit in the back together with the dogs, but also bad because, there wasn't a lot to do and it was kind of boring a little bit. But not really, because who finds sitting in a pen full of puppies boring? But I looked down and I smelled Auggie. I was like, oh, he smells bad. So I turned to the woman who's in charge of grooming. I was like, he smells bad. Someone should give him a bath before he goes home. And she goes, you can. And I was like, what? Me? I don't know how to do anything. I'm crazy and insane and oh my goodness. Anyway, so I took Auggie into the bath, the area where we bathe them, and I put him in and he didn't like it in there, which is okay. Not many dogs do. Things that again have to happen. And I put there's a ramp to get in, so like we don't have to lift like 100-pound dogs in, but then there's like a little metal insert so that the dogs can't come back out that way, which is good because then they don't run away. Although Auggie like could jump over the side of it, which was impressive because he's little. But I put the lead collar on him and I put him in there, and there's like this doohickey thing that you have to get to work, and it was actually, I thought it looked really complicated. It's got like all tons of wires and stuff going everywhere. But there's an off, then you turn it down, and there's a rinse, and then you turn it back to off, and then there's a clean, and then off, and then rinse. So I turned it to off, got him completely wet, including his head, turned it to rinse, and then I turned the dial to 2. There's another dial with 1, 2, 3, 4, and it specifies which soap you're going to use. Then I rinsed him off. Then I went back to that's with clean. And so when you have the dial on clean, it'll spray out water with soap, which is really kind of cool. Then I turned it to rinse, rinsed him off, got a towel dried him. I didn't use the blow dryer just because he's so little and the blow dryer is kind of forceful. And then I put him in a drying crate, which is like, when you go to the nail salon and they have, or the hair salon, and they have those like things that we wear on our heads, they're like, zzz. It's like one of those, but it's a dog crate, and you put them in it, and there's a hose, and you put it on there, and someone has to turn the dial for me because I'm short. Short people problems. But then we put him in there, and then when he was done drying, I brushed him and put him in his bedroom for the night, which was fun. Yay! And then something I learned outside of work is Pottermore. Yay! They've come out with their second book, Chamber of Secrets. I'm super excited. I'm on like chapter 2 right now because Sam interrupted me to make this video, and then I didn't make this video, and I didn't finish playing on Pottermore. So, what you gonna do? So, 2 things. How to bathe the dog with the doohickey thingy, and how to clip their nails. Things they don't like but have to be done. And Pottermore just released their site. Okay, so this has been a very long video. I'm gonna wave and say goodbye.